Hi, I'm Carmen from the Tucumcari and Quay County Chamber of Commerce, and we are at the Tucumcari Historical Museum to see if there is a ghost. Who knows? Let's find out.
The Tucumcari Historical Museum was, the building was built in 1902 by the railroad for their employees' children to go to school. And that was built, the school started in 1903. Then it was a soup kitchen in the 1930s. The Tucumcari District U.S. Army Corps of Engineers was in 1935. Then it was a hospital in 1936 and 37. They did surgery down in the basement. The glider school opened in 1942 for the war. The glider pilots would come here and train, and then they would go out to the airport and do their solo out there.
Okay.
Then the school closed in 1965. Then the 1969, Corny Munkus got the building, and that's how our museum started. And it's been actively run since 1969.
1969 that this has been running as a museum.
Yes, it has.
And you guys have just a ton of stuff in here, which is amazing. And this is all from the Quay County, Tucumcari area,
yes, it
right?
is. Absolutely.
And
yes. The basic part of the museum started by Corny Munkus, who owned the Elk Drug Store down on Main Street. And when he wanted to retire, he decided that he would want to have an auction. Well, the auction didn't go as well as he expected, so he had to go somewhere with his artifacts. And so that's how he came up with this museum here. So, and everything you see, you're going to see different collections of arrowheads, pottery, bottle collections, wagons, just a different array of things that he collected.
Oh, that's really cool. So let's get down to business. So I hear you guys have a ghost.
Yes, we do. We had two ladies, and I'm not going to mention their names. I don't have permission to do that. But we had two ladies come in, and they were mediums. The minute they walked in, they asked for my permission to bring their equipment in to see what was going on. And sure enough, a lady set up her machinery here and then also down in the basement. And they talked to a little girl named Sarah Beth, about 11 years old. And she supposedly had drowned. We don't know any details yet on that. She's doing some more research for me. But she's 11 years old, and she loves this room, basically this room. She loves the toys, and she loves our little mascot, Cooper, to pieces. So, and she also likes the basement sometimes.
Right, normally I'm not I don't get freaked out by stuff, but I don't know. I'm just like, this is why you don't talk about ghosts. It's like watching a scary movie before you go Halloween, trick-or-treating and stuff like that. It's just not a good idea. I should have done this part before. I regret a lot. Let's go to the basement. At least it's bright down here. This isn't so bad. I was more nervous than I should have been.
Yeah, and we've seen activity on our monitor for our security system. Yes, upstairs there was a lady that came down and said somebody was messing with her hair. There was a group of ladies that were here through the beginning of the summer that were in this front room over here that they felt somebody brush up against them when they were standing in that particular corner. So we've had several activities, and then another man was down in the basement, and he came up and was like, what is down there? Who is down there? And I didn't quite understand his question. He said, do you have ghosts down there? I said, I've never been encountered by that, but I'm quite sure that we do. And he said he felt something down there. So,
well, do you think it sounds like Sarah Beth is a nice ghost, friendly ghost?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. She's very friendly. I've had no trouble with her. She just likes to roam around. I tell her good morning every morning. I open up the museum. I say, good morning, Sarah Beth. Cooper runs in and they play a little bit, and then that's it.
That's it.
I've never had any movement of anything, but I know she's here. You can feel it. You can feel it here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the history is amazing. It's things have been accumulated since the early 1930s. You'll see things here that you grew up with your grandparents, your mother. Possibly you will see things that you have in your own kitchen. Bedroom things, scarves, clothing, toys. As you can tell, we have the bed over there, the carriage. I mean, we just have amazing things here. Mm-hmm. Pottery, all outside, wagons.
Yeah. And we can't all be ghosts, so we have to, we have to preserve the history that we
Yes.
have, and I think you guys have done, honestly, just an amazing job of,
Thank you.
saving so much of the history of this area,
Yes,
which,
yes. Well, the Tucumcari Historical Research Institute is the historical society of the museum. Mm-hmm. So there are two entities, the city and the THRI, mm-hmm. and they both work very well together. And we're all working together to preserve the history that we have here. We're very proud of what we've got, and we're continually working on our building, trying to keep things going, mm-hmm. keep the building from falling down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, refurbishing. Something's going on here all the time.
Okay. I can't say that Sarah Beth is real. Can't say it. Sorry. But I would say that this place has definitely got a lot of history and, something about, haunted by memories, and there's just a lot here. So if you'd like to find out more about Sarah Beth or Tucumcari or Quay County, or even this really neat train car we're in right now, definitely come down to the Tucumcari Historical Museum and check it out for yourself.